Hello, welcome to another episode of CSG. I am Hidir, and in this episode, we are going to focus on Form 4 and Form 5 English language syllabus. So, we are going to focus on number 1, the overview. Number 2, themes and topics. Number 3, high order thinking skills and 21st century skills. Content and learning standards and progress through DCFR, text types, suggested text types, grammar and language functions, Form 4 grammar and language functions, Form 5 grammar and language functions, vocabulary, Form 4 core vocabulary, and Form 5 core vocabulary. Okay, so let's start with the overview. All right, so the aim of learning English is to continue providing pupils with positive and successful experiences with English, along with an integrated focus on grammar and varied and continued practice of the 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and literature in action. This syllabus sets out the themes, language skills, grammar, language functions, and vocabulary pupils will learn. It also provides a list of suggested text types suitable for pupils. Number 2, themes and topics. Okay, so the English language curriculum for Malaysian secondary schools emphasizes the importance of sustaining the use of the English language within and beyond the classroom. So the curriculum adopts an interdisciplinary approach, and this is reflected within the 4 broad themes of people and culture, health and environment, science and technology, consumerism, and financial awareness. So the chosen textbook and any non-textbook lessons, except for literature in action lessons, which teachers will create themselves, will all be based on the 4 themes. Details about the topics and lesson can be found within the scheme of work document. Number 3, high order thinking skills, or HOTS, and 21st century skills. So pupils have frequent opportunities to develop HOTS and 21st century skills as they learn English in Form 4 and Form 5. Lessons encourage developing 21st century skills by helping pupils develop aspirational characteristics stated in pupils' profile according to the standard-based curriculum and assessment document, also known as the DSKP. For example, becoming thinkers and communicators. Okay, so pupils will collect and compare information and comment on what they already know while working on activities in Form 3 scheme of work and other learning resources. Pupils will develop HOTS during learning English while giving them tasks that encourage using knowledge, using skills, and using values in thinking, applying, reflecting, problem solving, decision making, innovating, and creating. Okay, so a particularly good opportunity to do this is within the literature in action lessons, where pupils are encouraged to respond to a range of texts. Here, pupils can be encouraged to infer cause and consequence, speculate on alternative outcomes to storylines, assess and criticize characters' behaviors or choices, invent new endings or outcomes, and to create their own expression of the themes explored by writing their own poems and stories. Okay, next is about content and learning standards and progress through DCEFR. Okay, so the learning standards for Form 4 indicate what language skills pupils develop when they learn new structures, functions and vocabulary, and recycle language from Form 3. So by the end of Form 4, pupils should reach B1 mid-level of the Common European Framework of Reference CEFR in the content of in the content and learning standards for Form 4 for listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So the content and learning standards for Form 4 are listed in the full in the curriculum framework documentation. Okay, so how about Form 5, right? So the learning standards for Form 5 indicate what language skills pupils develop when they learn new structures, functions, and vocabulary, and recycle language from Form 3 and Form 4. So by the end of Form 5, pupils should reach a B1 mid-level of the Common European Framework of Reference CEFR in the content and learning standards for Form 5 for listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, so the content and learning standards for Form 5 are also listed in full in the curriculum framework documentation.